Some films don't define a genre, they actually become the blueprint. The Killer is John Woo at his absolute peak. And if you've ever watched an action film and thought, this feels kind of familiar, I'm sure I've seen this before, chances are it leads back to The Killer. This is John Woo, 1989, Hong Kong cinema, just firing on all cylinders. You've got him working with the person he does the best films with, Chow Yun-fat, and it's cool. He's composed, again, completely iconic in this. And if you're into heroic bloodshed, slow motion shootouts, doves flying in the background of churches, this is the film that's going to tick all your boxes. A hitman who's doing one last job to help out a woman that he accidentally blinded, only to find himself hunted by the police and the criminal underworld. This is where action becomes art. The gunfights feel like choreography. Every moment, every shot is designed to look beautiful and brutal at the same time. The church finale alone is still one of the greatest action set pieces I think I've ever seen. And you can see the DNA of this film filtered through many other directors. Most notably, when I was watching this one, I thought of Michael Bay and how he's tried to steal a career off this film and never even came close to the magic that Woo captures in this film. But it's not just about action. This is about honour, loyalty, redemption. You've got this emotional core running through the film, a friendship between cop and killer that gives the whole thing weight. There's this partnership between these characters that I just absolutely love. There is a rivalry between them. They're on the opposite sides of the law. They're similar to each other, where you have Chow Yun-fat, who's absolutely magnetic, who's cool, who's doing this job, who's the epitome of calm and confidence. It's kind of juxtaposed with Danny Lee's cop, who is more outwardly emotional. He is fueled by competition, by rage, by injustice, and trying to do his job. It's a great counterpoint to Chow Yun-fat, but you can actually see the relationship between these characters, how there is a mutual friendship almost there, a respectability in each other's abilities of what they are doing that just feels really balanced. They feel competitive, but it's not in a wholly confrontational way, just trying to get the better of each other to prove that each other is better. Although you do have that idea that Chow Yun-fat doesn't particularly care, and it's more Danny Lee that just wants to do this. The performances are excellent here. I think you've got a wonderful performance from Chow Yun-fat, who is quite reserved but has this bubbling emotion under it, regret about his life choices. Someone who is absolutely an expert at their job but kind of hates it at the same time. And I think that kind of comes through in the film really well. One of the things that I think still hits hard is how it still feels fresh. It still feels exciting. It never feels as if it's been better. It's not trying to be clever. It's just executed perfectly. It doesn't need to be overly flashy, just doing its job. And when something is done as well as The Killer is, it lasts. There are several outstanding sequences. When I think about the film, I think about the shootout in the club at the start. I think about the sort of car chases. I think about some of the assassination on water, the various action set pieces, but every time I always go straight to that church sequence, that cathartic killing sensation at the end of the film, where you have this incredible amount of lit candles, you have doves flying about, you have this great choreography within this location where you know the geography, with our heroes back against the wall fighting an insurmountable gang of people who are coming after them. You have this roving camera that moves around them while people are running in the rafters, shooting at them. It's so amazingly well done that every time I sit and watch this moment, I'm sitting mouth agape just going, wow, how is something this perfect been created? It is an absolute standout release and an amazing film. A film that manages to balance both the action and the emotional core of it. We don't have a film that is overpowered by one or the other. We build up the characters, we build up the themes and why they are doing what they're doing. But as we build that emotion, we're building the action set pieces to match it. Not one overtakes the other, and it creates a perfect balance of a film that can be a little bit melodramatic and incredibly action-fueled as well, and melds them together. The epitome of heroic bloodshed. This 4K looks incredible. We've seen the kind of work they were doing with Hard Boiled. Moving on to The Killer, it's sharp, it's detailed, and it's finally given the presentation it deserves. Way better than the last release I have of this, which is an old tartan video DVD of The Killer. The colour pops, especially the red in the action sequence. The contrast here is fantastic, and that end sequence with that amber light from the candles is just perfect. For me, what really stood out was the audio. The audio is powerful. The gunshots hit like cannon blasts, and the score still comes through there as well. The film needs a strong audio, and it really delivers on that. Now let's dive in and have a look at some of the extras that I can cover on this release. So in the 4K disc for this, we have a brand new commentary from director John Woo and film journalist Drew Taylor. We've got a brand new commentary by critic David West, and two archival commentaries by John Woo. One with producer Terence Chang. We've got deleted and extended sequences, theatrical trailer and image gallery. This is the Blu-ray included with The Killer, and we have extras all on here. First up, we have the hero of heroic bloodshed, which is a fantastic feature-length documentary on the cinema of Hong Kong's iconic director, featuring new interviews with John Woo stuntman Bruce Law, producer Michael Collier, writer Mike Werb, producer Laurie Ticken, De Fleech, director Joel Rain, and many more. Produced in 2025. It runs for 1 hour, 14 minutes and 20 seconds, and is a fantastic talking head, really appreciating the craziness of Woo. Then we have a bunch of new interviews. The Bullet Ballet with John Woo, which runs for 44 minutes 46 seconds. We've got My Kind of Hero with Terence Chang, which runs for 6 minutes 7 seconds. Editing The Killer with David Woo, which runs for 11 minutes 59 seconds. And we have Hong Kong Confidential with Grady Hendrix, which runs for 11 minutes 33 and is another really great introduction to this film if you don't know much about it. We have got a bunch of archive interviews from previous releases: Kenneth Tsang, Sally Ye and Peter Powell. Then we have the American Cinematheque 2025 introduction. This introduction with John Woo was filmed after the US premiere of the 4K restoration, and it runs for 14 minutes 10 seconds. And then there is a bunch of archival featurettes as well, which is made for a 2001 release. There is a third disc included in this set, which has a Blu-ray presentation of the 130-minute Taiwan extended cut with lossless Mandarin mono audio and English subtitles. There is an option to view the extended cut with additional scenes from the Taiwan VHS release, an unrestored print of the extended cut in standard definition with burnt-in subtitles only. And finally, there is a poster and a 40-page booklet with a couple of various essays in it as well. It's a fantastic package for a fantastic film. If you've never seen The Killer, this is the perfect way to experience it. If you already love it, this is the upgrade you've been waiting for. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't decided where you're picking this up, let me just put that to rest. Yes, get it now while you can. This isn't just a great action film, it's one of the greatest action films ever made. And Arrow have absolutely done it justice here. This is a must own. Do you know what I would like to know? Where you would rank this in John Woo's filmography. Do you think it's his best? Is there better movies? Is it in the top 3, top 5? I'd love to know your opinion on this. And if you're into this kind of cinema, there'll be more of this coming on the channel as we are waiting for Bullet to the Head coming next. I can't wait for that one. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching and see you next time.